Guys, today is gonna be a crazy day. We're coming here to Gitane, here with Chef David. Mediterranean food. This guy's worked with a Michelin star chef. He's traveled around the world. This guy's un crack. So I'm so excited to be here. Can't wait. Let's go check it out. So I'm here with the man of the hour from Gitane. So this man has traveled. He lived in Holland, he's lived here, he's worked with Michelin star chefs. He's the one that makes everything happen here in Gitane. Tell me a little bit about yourself, tell me a little bit about Gitane, what we're gonna experience today. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Now, actually, the idea of today is to bring you a great experience.
Okay.
So through the food. Now, actually, we have a very young team.
Okay.
And I'm the chef of the restaurant. So
33 years old.
33 years old. Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes. Now, the experience today is about the food. The idea is to bring you to the original countries of the food, actually. So I came in Colombia and I started to work in restaurant like best of the city.
Okay, cool.
Because I think if you're gonna be a good chef, you have to work with good chefs also.
Okay, cool.
So I started my career here, passed by a lot of restaurants, and now 4 years ago actually, I started here in Gitane.
Awesome. And you were with the group for 6 years, right? So you've been with the group, and then
yes,
they were opening up Gitane, and you got the opportunity to. Did you start as head chef, or did you go in as sous chef, or they said they gave you the whole?
I came directly as a chef.
As a head chef. Okay, cool. You know, and the restaurant is beautiful. Kind of the decor is very. It's got that classy Mediterranean. It's got a lot of influence from different parts. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
It's beautiful. So tell me a little bit about Gitane. Like Gitane is the food. I've heard amazing comments about here. I mean, you have celebrities, famous people. Everybody comes here to Gitane.
Comes every day.
So every day. So tell me a little bit about the food and what you like to aspire when you take out these dishes.
Now, actually, the idea of Gitane was the experience through the food is to bring you to the places that they are made.
Okay.
The original are.
Okay.
So that's actually.
So is it more classical dishes? Classical from those places?
A little bit classical.
Because something classical over there is not necessarily like we don't like the Colombian hasn't tried, has not gone to that country. So for here it's something different, right?
Here it's definitely something different.
Okay.
But we also want to make the dishes with local products.
Okay. With local products. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. And these dishes, were they all inspired by you from your travels, or how were these dishes created?
No, the creation of all the dishes was like a work of a lot of people.
Okay, team.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very good team. So from month that we tried and we make mistakes and then we try again. So that's actually the idea of all these dishes.
Okay, cool. No, well, this is Gitane. It's the place looks beautiful, absolutely amazing. The chef is a rock star. Can't wait to try your food.
I'm excited.
I'm excited, dude. I'm excited, man. Literally, he described exactly what I'm feeling right now. He just took me to the Mediterranean, like literally, like this is as much Mediterranean as it gets, and just everything looks so fresh. The ingredients, the cuts, the product. I'm gonna go into this one first. So this is crispy eggplant. Look how beautiful this is. It's local honey, and they make their own yogurt in-house. I don't know if you heard me. They make their own yogurt in-house. I think for Colombia, it's not too typical, or it's not normal, all these ingredients from scratch. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. So it's kind of in a little, with a little skewer. I don't know if to eat it with my hand. I think I'm gonna eat it with my hands, because I'm gonna dip it in there. Wow. It's excellent. Oh man, that yogurt is unbelievable. So it's kind of like a tempura. It's not like, it is a tempura. So it's eggplants, very thinly sliced, good tempura. And what makes it, this honey is spectacular. Unbelievable honey. And with the yogurt, so the yogurt has it has a little citrus to it. It has a little saltiness to it. And then the sweetness of the honey, and then the crunchiness of the eggplant, phenomenal. Wow, what an incredible dish. And that honey is as good as it gets. It's local honey. Awesome. Oh. Let's try this octopus. This octopus looks pretty damn amazing. Let's see. So it's octopus. It's cooked for about an hour and a half. And then he grills it, and then he thinly slices it like sashimi, which looks great. So I'm gonna try it by itself, and then I'm gonna try it. And then he has a little, he calls it mojo, which is olive oil with some herbs. Again, octopus with olive oil, can't go wrong. Octopus is perfectly cooked. It's got a little citrus on it. You feel the char of the barbecue, of the grill. Because usually you have octopus, and it's kind of the whole leg, so you're usually chewing on it, and it's perfectly cooked, so he kind of thinly slices it, which I think gives it a whole nother experience to the octopus, and then he kind of just lays it out on the plate, and this is phenomenal. Let's try this hummus. So look how beautiful this looks. Also, he uses a very, very top quality olive oil. Again, everything is so damn fresh, which makes it taste that much better. He has these so these are the crunchy deep fried garbanzo, which is amazing. He has a little yogurt, also olive oil, I think some pepper. So I think it's a mix of Mediterranean spices, kind of roasted, and then he grinds it, and then he puts it on there. Wow, this hummus is ridiculous. I taste the citrus, I taste the sesame, the tahini, I taste the yogurt of the yogurt just gives it a freshness, and then the olive oil is also like top of the line, so it's very, 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 very top notch. And then the crunchiness of the garbanzos is spectacular. So these pitas are nice and warm. He literally makes it from scratch. Best pita in Colombia, without a doubt. It's perfect. I love a pita. I'm gonna have it with some of this hummus. This is absolutely, what an experience. He did take me to the Mediterranean. This is all the Mediterranean in one dish. Dishes that are very difficult to make. First, because of the flavor, because it has very, very particular spices and very particular flavor and very particular way of cooking it. So these are kibes, which are also hummus, and then Mediterranean spices. And this one has beef, so it's a beef kibe. Oh no, oh, it's lamb. It's usually made with lamb. Absolutely beautiful. So it's kind of ground hummus with some herbs, and then it's stuffed with ground lamb. You can taste the flavor. Okay, so these are grape leaves. I'm not a fan of grape leaves. I've never really liked them. In the States, a lot of the times they put them in a brine, so it has a little bit of acidity. I don't know if these are fresh. I don't know. I've never really messed with them. He makes these in-house, which to me is insane, because these have their science to it. So this also has beef in it. So it's grape leaves. These are grape leaves on the outside. Some rice. He threw some yogurt on top. Some beef, and then it's got spices. And I think they're steamed. I'm pretty sure they're steamed. So let's. Again, I'm not a fan, but they say they're the best grape leaves in the country. I'm gonna dig in first to the shawarma. So the shawarma is like I don't know, I guess like a Mediterranean taco. So I'm just gonna kind of build it. There's a little tzatziki, which is usually yogurt, some cucumber. He has some mint in there. It usually has a couple spices like cumin, coriander seeds. But in this case, actually, let me try it. Let me try and see what the. Man. That yogurt that they make here is ridiculous. I'm gonna try this by itself. It's lamb, so lamb meatballs. Looks like they're probably cooked and then they're finished on the grill. I'm gonna just try one by itself on a freaking homemade pita. That's insane. So I'm gonna build. See how we build. And then you know what's funny? Because I asked him, at least in the States, we sometimes see that they throw the French fries on top of the shawarmas, usually, and I asked him if that's typical. He's like, no, that's very That's like cliche or very international. Tabbouleh, I don't know if the tabbouleh goes on top, but I'm assuming tabbouleh is gonna taste amazing in this. I don't know if it's supposed to go like this, but I think we're gonna throw it like this. And then this is like a Greek salad. Oh, look how beautiful that is. So it's got capers, cucumbers, tomatoes, what else? Olives in there. I'm gonna try it by itself. The meatballs are absolutely perfectly cooked, super soft, super tender. You have a little the tartness of the yogurt, like that little acidic flavor. You have a little citrus in there from this Greek salad. The tabbouleh textures. What a great dish. Look how beautiful this plate is. It's very simple. He says this is their best seller. It's catch of the day. It's in this case it's corvina. So they have a different fish every day. I think these are like pea shoots, the garnish. So let's go ahead and try. And then the orzo, like you were saying, the orzo's like a pasta. Pasta throwing to rice, but it's a pasta. So look, it's got a little creamy citrus to it. I love the fact that he added a little citrus to it, and it just kind of wiggles around. Man, it's amazing. Now I know why this. He says this is his best seller. Look at this fish, how it just kind of falls apart. Look how just this fish just falls apart. Freaking perfectly cooked. This guy's a badass. Damn, David. Perfectly seasoned. Me had a little lime. He put a little lime wedge on there. The combination, I think, of both is perfect. I haven't had orzo actually in a while. Orzo's not too popular. I think it's the first time I see it here in Colombia. It's not too popular. Most people don't cook with it. The parmesan, the citrus, the creaminess to it, and then mixed with the fish. Fuck. That's a winner, like for sure. When we always come to this part is when I get upset because I know it's almost gonna finish and Chef David's kicked ass with every single meal. And this is the dessert. So I don't even know where to start because they both look amazing. But I think this one caught my attention a lot because it's yogurt ice cream. If this is as good as that freaking yogurt that David took out, it's gonna be ridiculous. So it's peaches, but in confit. So in a kind of like a peach syrup. They have pralines, which they make all in house. They have dates. So and it's a date syrup kind of that's over it, a date reduction. So I think I'm gonna start with these ice cream. That sounds. I'm gonna try with it. This ice cream sounds amazing. This is inspired by David. So it's got some ice cream. It's got some key lime pie. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cut, like it just kind of fell on top. This meringue, it's very, very light, extremely light. So I'm assuming it just kind of melts in your mouth. A lot of egg white, sugar, and I guess you guys whipped it a lot, yeah? Because it's very, very light. Phenomenal. Amazing desserts. I mean, from the beginning to the end. Fucking ridiculous. The smoky flavor is there. It actually did grab a lot of that flavor, a good amount. And then he says it's also infused with berries, strawberry, a mora, which is like something in between raspberry and blueberry, which we don't have in the States. And it's fucking phenomenal. This is like a famous cocktail. This is a crazy technique. No, it's not an easy technique, and Sebastian actually made it in-house to create this. If you kind of see it's a bubble. It's almost like hovering over the cocktail, which is super cool. And then inside it's smoke. So when it pops, so we're gonna pop it. Are you guys ready? Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful. Perfectly balanced. I mean, I get the avocado, I get the smokiness, I get the vodka very lightly, citrus. So guys, here at Gitane, Bogota, spectacular, unbelievable, fresh. The team behind all of this is spectacular. Service has been amazing. What an unbelievable experience. Thank you so much for letting me in your guys' home. Thank you guys, thanks. Till next time, guys.